Two Sheds Gabby here, and today I am going to attempt to go through a box of nickels and see what we can find. I'm starting out the day frustrated. Years ago, I considered myself somewhat tech savvy, but I have lost connection. I tried to sign up for something a little while ago, and they charged me double. And then it says I've got a recurring charge, and I am completely frustrated. I probably should have waited a little while before I started started this box. And then I pull these rolls out to see if I've got a neat ender, and already I'm at a loss because the ender on this roll of nickels is a penny. Hopefully it's at least copper. But I'm going to get started, see if I can get myself cheered up along the way. You know, I'm not devastated, I'm just frustrated. But let's get started. Well, it is copper, so that's good. I can't tell if it's kind of messed up. I can't tell if it's a 62 or an 82, but I'll wait it, and it is copper. And then I got a couple of nickels in, and we come to a 1946. So that's nice. Good start, I guess. Looks like it's a Philadelphia. Anyway, we'll look for 2009s or 2024. Hopefully we'll get a silver coin this box, wartime silver. Maybe we'll get a Buffalo nickel. Anyway, I keep everything 1959 and older, regardless of what it is. And I just kind of roll them up and hoard them away. If, you know, obviously the silver or Buffalo or something I'll put in a different spot. But all the Jefferson nickels that are 38 to 59, I roll them up, put them away. I have found one 2024. I'd love to find a couple more. I'm now in my 6th row, and what do you see there? Another penny. I lost another 4 cents, and this one's not copper. Unreal. I haven't found anything else yet. At the end of the 7th row, I find my second 1946. What is that? San Francisco. Cool, that's neat. Well, that's fun. What else we got here? Nothing. Well, I have now gone through 15 rolls, and I haven't found anything really cool yet. I did find a 52, a 57, and a 59 to add to my hoard. I hope I find something cooler. I am in the 18th row, and here is a 1940. Pretty old nickel. Philadelphia. I don't know what made me think of it, but back when I was a kid, I guess, you know, 9 through 14, something like that, I used to bowl I think they called it the Winter League, but it was like quite a few months, 6, 7 months, something like that. And every Saturday morning, we would go bowling. Usually I would ride with my friend who lived like almost next door to me. His parents were like the secretary of the league. But something that I remembered, we would keep our own scores. You had, you know, the team would be given this pad, this paper, and you'd have to write in your own scores. We all knew how to do it. But whenever anybody would get 111, we would call that the outhouse score, and we'd put a roof on it. I still remember that to this day. Anytime I see the number 111, I think that's the outhouse number. I am now in the 20th row, and here's another 1940. This one also is Philadelphia. Haven't found a whole lot. You know, so far I would say it's not a real productive box. Hopefully something will show up to make me feel better about it. Preferably a wartime silver, but you know, A Buffalo would be fun. A 2024 would be fun. A 2009 would be fun. I don't know if I've told you guys this or not, but we fast on Wednesdays. I'll say a couple more things about it in a minute. Nickel roll number 23, and here is a 1947 Philadelphia to add to my nickel hoard. Yeah, anyway, we have decided, just for health reasons, I guess, to fast on Wednesdays. I think I've mentioned it before, but we usually will stop eating the Wednesday before, around 6 or 7, and then not eat again until Thursday, till round 1. And this last week, we fixed a big old steak and baked potato and salad. I'm like, oh, that might have been too much to eat right after a fast. We felt pretty stuffed. Oh, man. Probably should have started back a little lighter. 24th roll, you see that? Another penny. It's pretty sad when the most exciting thing you find in a box of nickels is some pennies. But we'll see what it is here in a minute. Well, as I work my way back to the penny, I do come across a 1955, and it is Denver. I noticed the penny is bent. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's not copper. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. What's that now? About 12 cents I've lost so far. It's starting to add up. Oh, my. Well, that nickel's almost a penny shy. Oh, my goodness, folks. This is the first row in the second half of the box, and there's another penny. My goodness. Oh, for heaven's sake. That's the excitement of this box, is pennies. Well, it's another non-copper 1987. I'm just throwing it in the box with the return nickels. That's 4 pennies now. 16 cents I've lost. Sixteenth row in the second half. Here is a 1948. Could it be an S semi-key date? No, it's a D. It's been a while since I've even found an older coin here. Add one more to my stack. Have you all watched any of the cryptocurrency news? Oh my goodness. A few years ago, I got a little interested in cryptocurrency, on a small scale. I think I put a few $1,000s into it. And I had a plethora of different things. And I've traded and swapped and stuff, over the few years. It's probably been 3 or 4 years ago. And a year ago, I just got intrigued with XRP. They got a court case that's been going on for several years because somebody on the left said that they were illegally trading as a securities, financial, whatever. And so they've just been stagnant forever. But I think it's a real useful coin. It's fast. You can send money, from A to B in lightning speed, and for real cheap, cheaper than Bitcoin, way cheaper than Ethereum. And so a year ago, I cashed in everything I had practically for XRP. And there's a lot of people that say, dump your XRP, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the guy that has had the case against them looks like a couple days ago is talking like he's going to resign and the case will go away. And XRP has gone crazy. I think during the couple month period when I was trading things and cashing out stuff to get XRP. I was paying anywhere between 40 and 60 cents per crypto coin for it. And today, I think so far it's at $1.20 something. So what a huge jump. And they're predicting $5. Holy cow. That will be fun. That's a big, big markup for me if that happens. I'm excited about that. Here is a 1941. I think a minute ago I said 16th row in the second half. Error. Cross that out. It was the 6th row in the second half. This is now the 9th row in the second half. My deepest apologies. Philadelphia, 1941. Most of the older ones I have found have been from the 40s, but unfortunately, no 42 to 45. Bitcoin went over 100,000, didn't it? No, it got up to 93, something like, I forget. It's an all-time high, but I don't think it hit 100 yet. It did hit its all-time high, and I dropped back some. It's up and down. Anyway, enough about cryptocurrency. I just wanted to mention my XRP. Pretty exciting. What I want is a wartime silver nickel. Here is a 1940. It is a Philadelphia. Also, a row or two back, I found a 1955D to add to my little stash. I'm in the 14th row in the second half. '15th row in the second half, and looky there, looks like a dime. That makes up for those pennies, at least partially. That's cool. That's been the fun part of my box, is the pennies and now the dime. Well, the dime was not silver, but it's a nickel profit, making up for some of those pennies. And I found a 1952 Denver. No, that's San Francisco. Well, that's nice. With 9 rows left to go in the box, here is a 1946 Philadelphia. Philadelphia. I got a few of them rolling away this time for my hoard. I was remembering back when I was, 16 or 17 years old, and I found out about a party one, Friday or Saturday night, I don't remember. And it was a person I didn't know real well, a person I went to high school with. And they were having this party because his parents were out of town. And so I went over there to it, and it was packed in there. Oh my goodness. I'm sure, there's a 1940 Philadelphia. Man, that's almost all of them I found have been in the 40s. That's kind of neat. But anyway, I'm just sure that there was more people there than was originally invited. It was just crazy how many people were there. And I was in, I don't remember what room. I just don't remember. I guess it was a living room. And it was just unbelievably packed, not hardly room to move. And I literally climbed out the window at the back of the house. And there's several people in the backyard, and I was talking with them and chatting. And all of a sudden, there was a kind of a light flash and screaming. And the floor had collapsed. I don't think it was a basement. I think it was a crawl space, but they were all, like 2 feet lower, and they were panicking and scared, and we're like, holy cow. And we hung around for a few. I didn't hear of anybody being injured. thankfully. But it was just crazy, and somebody called the police. And so when I saw the police coming around and snooping around, I jutted out of there and took off. And I didn't know, what type of trouble people would have got in, and I didn't want to get in trouble, so I left. I just can't imagine what the parents did to that person when they got back. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Well, now with 7 rolls to go in the box, here is a 1946 Philadelphia. That's 11 I have from the 40s and 6 from the 50s. 1 dime and 4 pennies. Not an exciting box, I don't guess. Oh, right at the end of me telling the story about my friend's floor caving in, I was getting a phone call from a number I didn't know. So after I quit talking, I answered. I said, "Hello," and there was no voice. And so I said, "Am I speaking to spam?" And they hung up. They didn't even want to talk to me. Oh, come on, coins, give me something else. Right here at the very end of the last row, I found a 1948 Philadelphia. Well, looks like I am adding 18 nickels. Is that right? Yeah, 12, 6. Yep. 18 nickels to my nickel hoard. I'll add 1 of these pennies to my today's copper box. And everything else I'll just put in a bag and take back and try her again. Thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't find no super exciting stuff. The way I hoard is just the 59 and older. And let me know if you do it differently. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day. Take care.